Good morning. It's April 2nd. I'm going to give you a update of what I've been doing in the greenhouse. The roar you hear in the background is the wind. We've had a very, very high wind warning all night and rest of the day. This is my cracky table. As you saw in my last video, you'll notice that it's really starting to explode. These are my overhead watering buckets. Tomatoes. I'm trying carrots, beets, beans. There's a cane of flour. Here is my 11 vertical towers. Doing extremely well. Each one is filled with 100% perlite. Still have a lot to plant. Had to put these black foam plugs in the holes. I don't know if you can see, there was some green algae starting to form. So I plugged them up until I'm ready to use them. This is a tower of herbs, different type herbs. For this year, I'm just buying the plants at the local nurseries. I still haven't mastered planting by seed yet. Next year I'll concentrate on that. Cabbage in the cracking method. This large grow bed here is ready for squash and some cantaloupes and whatever extra tomatoes I might buy. I invested heavily in the cracking method this year. These are 55-gallon drums. I did some experiments last year and it worked out very well. These are peppers, tomatoes, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. This is how my lettuce is doing in the cracking method. More cabbage. These are the first tomatoes I planted this year. They're doing extremely well. It took a while to take hold, but I'm trying some with cages. I'm going to try some tomato wrapping. I watched some videos and I follow a lot of C3 Voyage on YouTube. His name's Brent. It's been very helpful to me. He gave me the idea of tomato wrapping. I saw the tomato wrapping down in Epcot at the greenhouse, so I'm going to give it a try. This is one of my snow pea troughs. Once I harvest the snow peas, I'll plant it with green beans. And some more cracky 55-gallon drums. Doing extremely well. And we have 2 eggplants. This is a very large grow bed I've been struggling with for 2 years. I finally got the correct nozzles and the correct pumps. I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to do some propagating, some roses, some blueberries, different things I'm going to propagate. They're very fine mist nozzles, and I'll put them on a timer to maybe mist every 5 minutes every hour or so. This is some of my attempts at planting seeds this year. I'm not doing too good. More tomatoes. This tomato here is the largest, and you can see I pulled it outside the cage and I'm going to wrap it around. I'm going to try wrapping melon vines. These barrels usually on the end of each row. I'm going to be planting melons in, cantaloupes, melons, and I'm going to try wrapping the vine also around the cage. This is some leftover tomatoes I had from the 6-packs I bought. I'll get these rooted real good and then just give them away. This is the maze of pumps and filters. And if I had to do this all over again, I would have never built this large grow bed. I've spent so much money and time perfecting it and getting everything running. This small grow bed here, I planted about 3 weeks ago. It's doing very, very well. Onions, beets, carrots. And my last grow bed is this real large snow pea trough. I think it's a 12-foot trough. And last year I had green beans that went up to the ceiling of the greenhouse and then started to come back down. And funny thing was, they didn't produce one bean, so I'm going to try it again this year and back off on the fertilizer. But this is the first try for snow peas. They're just starting to grab hold of the trellis. So that's my update, and stay tuned. I'll be doing an update maybe in another week or two. So that's all. Bye.